And the new change that will mean fewer tickets for Austin musicians.
In about a month, bands will be able to park near downtown clubs to load and unload without getting a ticket.
Part of a new zoning initiative set up by the city of Austin, but how will it affect you trying to find your own parking space? KXAN's David Scott's live outside the Mohawk nightclub tonight. Dave?
We all have seen the musicians do this. They sort of look like getaway drivers at a bank heist. They pull up quick, do what they got to do, and then hurry off before they're spotted by the cops. Well, now, thanks to a new city plan and some kind-hearted nightclub owners, all they've got to do for a free loading zone is pull up where they see one of those signs like that red one over there, and their worries are over. Matt Tatum and Rodney Overturf of the band Soundstone have played this cat and mouse game before. This time they're lucky, finding a legit spot to park, but there have been days.
I have gotten ticketed before. Yes, I have. I was actually playing at the Blind Pig. We were loading our equipment up, and I received a ticket from APD.
Try to talk your way out of it?
Oh, no, I didn't see him ticket it.
It's too late.
Yeah, it was way too late.
They've got enough to contend with, handling their gear, honing their act, pleasing the crowd. This makes life a little easier.
I think that they're a great idea, but I think that the time limit should be increased on unloading zones.
The nightclubs must apply to the city's music division for the loading zone permits, which are good for a 5-minute load time. The Mohawk is one of the first to sign up.
It becomes more difficult when they have to find spaces, park blocks away, hustle and bustle all their equipment around. It just, you know, it hurts them.
But with parking so tight downtown, how will this affect you finding a parking spot? The city says not to worry.
So it's not really parking spaces, it's just, you know, a 5 minutes, it's a zone. So you can't park there, you know, it's not a parking space for a musician, it's just a space where they can safely access the stage as close as possible to the venue and make sure that they can, you know, get in there within 5 minutes and get out.
Now these new loading zones become available October 1st. The city estimates that there will be 6 to 10 of them. Some of those might be in alleys, and the window of time that they're available is 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. As for you, Joe Citizen, trying to get downtown for some entertainment, it'll just be business as usual. Just keep driving around until you find a spot. But at least the bands will get a breather. Downtown, David Scott, KXAN News.
Gotcha, Dave. Thank you. And taking a closer look at parking in downtown Austin, back in 2011, the City Council lengthened the time you need to pay the meters from 8 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Saturday. The city reports that 6,000 metered spots downtown now see a turnover rate of 2 to 3 cars per day per spot. And garages, too, are getting more business. The city says it's giving out 2,000 fewer tickets a month as a result. An ease of use for these bands and guests is definitely big business. An economic study last year showed music-related economic activity grossed more than $1.6 billion. It also generated more than $38 million in tax revenue. But also remembering people live in Austin too, we've been telling you about another new city idea. It's the Music Venue Assistance Program, approved last night. It's a loan system so bars and clubs can buy the necessary gear to keep sound from traveling out of their venues and disturbing neighbors while enriching it for the audience.